Friday, eviction day Friday. Got a huge eviction today. I got 5 to 6 companies coming out, including 3 of the junk guys, local junk guys in the area. Arlington, Texas eviction. Good morning, guys. I was on the Facebook group. I think it's the Junk Trash Talk something group out there. And I always try to look on there to see if I can find a subject just to talk about, something relevant to talk about. Not irrelevant, but relevant, something that's interesting. And I don't know the name of the guy, but he posted, "Dear Facebook group guys, looking to grow my business into another city very soon. Do you have any recommendations on how I should expand my business? Been doing this for 3 years, and now it's time for me to grow and expand my business. Any recommendations on SEO and lead companies?" Well, here we go again. You know, and that's one thing I want to reassure you. When you expand your business, the errors that you can make when you grow your business way too fast, or you grow your business in a way that you're spreading yourself out too thin. And honestly, that's the way it's that word, you're spreading yourself out too thin. It's designed and it's said that way. I mean, people say that word because it's true. Spreading yourself out too thin in business. That means you're expanding your business too fast, and you're leaving, when you're expanding your business, you're leaving money out there that you can get when you are already placed there, if that makes any sense. So you're spreading yourself out too thin when there was no reason to, and you're leaving money out there. So this Facebook post, it caught me in a few different ways. I mean, there was a few things that stood out to me. First of all, he's only been doing this for 3 years. That was the first thing. Second of all, he's asking about SEO companies. He's asking about if leads. He's asking those questions that really raise a red flag for me. And when I say that, you know, if you say, "Hey, Ricardo, my business," there's two different things. If you say, "Hey, my business is going to expand. It is time for my business to expand, Ricardo, because my website is ranking on the first page of Google because of organic traffic and organic leads." Ricardo, I'm not paying for a lead company. I'm not paying for an SEO company. All my business is organic, and I am growing my business that way. If you say that to me, that is totally different than saying, "Hey, I'm expanding my business into other cities. Do you know have an SEO company and a lead company?" First of all, I think if you're going to do those things should be established already. As a business owner, you should have those things established already before you expand your business. If you've been doing this for 2 to 3 years, you need to wait. You need to slow down because you're going to spread yourself too thin. You're going to build your business into another city that's 10 times the population. That's what he says. He said the next city next to me is 10 times the population. Then why don't you move your business to that city? Move your business to that city, and you expand your business to that city, and forget about the city that's slow. But he said he was going to get another truck, another trailer, and it's time to him expand his business over there. And the whole time I'm thinking in my head, the whole time I'm just thinking, dude, pump your brakes, slow down, get in this business at least 5 to 6 years, and then figure out all the nuances of this business. Rank yourself on the first page of Google in this business, then expand to another city. And here's another thing I always tell people. So in a business, any kind of business that you build, leads is about 40% of your business. Leads and marketing is about 40% of your business. That means for every dollar, you're paying at least 30 to 40% for that job, for that business. Then you have another 30 to 40% is your manpower, which is your employees. Those are the people that come in and get paid on a weekly basis or every 2 weeks. Those are employees. Then you have those. Then you have your overhead, and overhead will eat you up alive. That's about 20%. And those are going to be bills, electric, rent, service costs, anything that's like that. That's your expenses for your business. And that right there is a big part of any business. Expenses, overhead. Like my overhead is my headquarters. Every month I got to pay those. But a lot of people have overhead, leads, and employees. Now, I've eliminated 2 of those. I don't pay for leads and I don't pay for employees. I pay for myself because I work by myself. So that takes a lot of the margins and puts them in my pocket, if that makes sense, okay? A lot of companies can't say that, and I try to tell people that's the way you should grow your business. And with saying that, I want to express to be sure that when this guy expands his business, that he realizes that he needs to grow his organic traffic and organic leads, so he's not paying that extra 30 or 40%, so that money's actually going in his pocket instead. So I want everybody to be sure that that expense, that margin, that cutting in that money is cutting into your pocket instead. If that makes any sense. You're putting it in your pocket instead of spending it on leads and ads. You know, this guy was saying, I'm looking for an SEO company, I'm looking for a website, I'm looking for a leads company. When you expand your business, that stuff's got to be figured out before you do it. And you know, I did that mistake a while back. I was doing all these YouTube, all this social media and stuff like that, and then I decided to grow my business into another city, and then I just did it wrong. It was just a shit show. I should have had it figured out before I started doing it. I didn't even have a website built for that city that I was expanding to. I mean, 16 years will do that. You'll learn a lot in 16 years. You'll learn and know how to adapt to any kind of business that you get into, right? Oh, man. Everybody's driving slow this morning. I think this is the only day that I'm going to drive fast because I'm trying to get there on time because my crew's already there. You know, guys, I don't want people to fail in junk removal. I want them to be successful in this industry because in the long run, it helps me out. It helps me grow my business long term. And I'm hoping that people learn from mistakes that other people make to grow their business, to make it larger than it is, to expand their business. I hope people realize that it's not all, you know, shits and giggles. It's not all what's cracked up to be, that misconception that everybody's going to make $1 million in this business. I'm going to make $10,000 a month. If it was that easy, guys, everybody would do it. Everybody would be doing it. There would be no landscapers, no roofers, no anybody. So I did a shopping center yesterday. Well, not yesterday, the day before yesterday. It was actually Wednesday. I did a shopping center. And inside the shopping center, I noticed a lot of things that these guys messed up. They were open for about 1 year. But I just noticed a lot of small things inside. They got evicted, by the way. They got locked out of their tenant, got locked out for not paying rent. And I noticed a lot of things wrong with their business. For instance, they were a comic book shop called Fanboys. And when I'm cleaning out Fanboys, I noticed a few things. They had all these deposit slips, like they ordered deposit slips from a bank. That cost money. They never used them because they were never making money to deposit money, right? They ordered all this promotional racks and all these POP stuff. And I was just like, dude. And I'm just thinking, they ordered so much stuff that was still in the pre-packaged boxes. Everything was pre-packaged. Everything was brand new. And what these guys did, they have another location. They expanded into a bigger store in a bad area, bad location, really crappy location. And they expanded their business thinking that people would follow them there, and it just never happened. It never happened. A disappointment. A huge disappointment. And then I'm there getting the tenant lockout. I'm organizing and getting my guy out there, Jamon, me and Junk Guys Arlington, out there doing the clean out. It was just so disappointing. So disappointing. And with saying that, I want people to understand that growing your business is very hard and expanding it's very difficult. I know that in junk removal, our margins are really large and it's really easy to expand to another city. All you get is a truck and a trailer and then go. There's a lot of hidden costs and a lot of hidden expenses that you'll never realize. And with that said, I recommend that this guy works on his website, works on his organic traffic and organic leads, and gets his website to rank on the first page before he expands his business. Okay? Anyway, guys, I'm almost here to this job. I will talk to y'all later. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And this year, the 2024 Junk Removal Summit is in Dallas, Texas. It's in March, the 14th, 15th, and 16th. It's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Hope y'all can make it out. I will talk to y'all later. Bye-bye, guys.